Hemp Boca. Products of purest natural ingredients and providing a safe alternative method for relief from many symptoms, creating a healthier lifestyle without the use of opioids. Use Hemp Boca products for improved mental health and overall well-being. It's safe, legal, and non-psychoactive. Our pure and high-quality CBD is from clean industrial hemp, then extracted slowly over days to produce the strongest and most effective products on the market, made in the U.S. with no synthetic ingredients. Committed to bringing our customers the highest grade CBD oil on the market. Our industrial hemp, it's organic with no solvents and pesticides, gluten-free, vegan, full spectrum, and third-party double lab tested. Our top priority is your health and wellness, and we are confident you will love our products and the amazing relief so you can enjoy the things you love to do. Try our products and start living a healthier lifestyle. Hemp Boca. Good health and good sense are two of life's greatest blessings.
The material presented in this commercial is provided for informational purposes only and is based upon information that is considered to be reliable. This material is not intended as an offer or solicitation for the purchase or sale of any security or other financial instrument. Securities or other financial instruments mentioned in this material are not suitable for all investors. Any opinions expressed herein are given in good faith, are subject to change without notice, and are only intended at the moment of their issue as conditions quickly change. Phil, a regular guest on Bloomberg Canada's Money Talk, with a recent public platform average of over 100% annual gain, said, "Don't gamble with your investments, be the house, not the gambler." At philstockworld.com, a top stock market investment site in the U.S. and ranked most influential stock market professional with almost 500,000 Twitter followers. Visit www.philstockworld.com for more information. Experian Travel, a subsidiary of Cruise Planners Travel Advisor, is merely a selling agency and makes no warranty expressed or implied. Each Cruise Planners is individually owned and operated. Experian Travels and Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and a very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. Our travel advisors will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. We specialize in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation just for you.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for tuning in on the Hemp Boca Show. We are live at Busybody, located in Boca Raton, Florida. Usually I would say it's sunny here in Florida, but today I think the storm's coming in. We're going to have one of those. We got a meteorologist over here that's over here nodding her head yes. So you may have to come over here and talk about the weather for a little bit. But I'm here at Busybody. I'm here with Christine. She's one. You're a trainer, huh?
Yes, I'm one of our trainers here. I also teach one of our classes. So
that's great. And what specifically do you train?
I train all different things. I train men and women, mostly. I have a lot more women than I do guys, but I train them as well. So I also have a background in massage therapy. So I like to consider myself an anti-aging fitness trainer. I get people, assess them, find out what their goals are, and try to get to the root of what they're trying to get to. So I'm going to help them with their goals. Some people have injuries, some people might be coming back to fitness, some people might be starting on their journey, or they want to compete, and I've competed as well. So I can take them on any route in their journey they want to go to. I'm going to progressively get them better and stronger, so I don't like to rip people apart too badly. You have to be able to function the next day. I want you to wake up. Sure. I want you to feel great when you wake up, not like, oh, I can't move and I can't work or I can't do this, you know.
What's the common, I guess, reason why people someone would come to you for? Is there a specific type of training that they need, or specific what is their end goal?
You know
really?
what? A lot of times, people need a little extra push. Somebody wants to work out. They might just say, you know what, I need that accountability. I'm not going to go in there. I'm not going to push myself. Or I come in here and I get overwhelmed. I don't know what to do. I need somebody that can make a structured plan for me, have something for me to do, you know. And a lot of times that's mostly what it comes down to. I'm going to keep them accountable. They have a reason. They have an appointment. You've spent money on it, so now it's tangible. Yeah. So it keeps them going.
So you come up with a regimen. Of course, everybody's different, right?
Yes.
So you come up with a specific regimen. Do you focus on dieting as well?
I do help them. I give them nutritional guidance. You know, I am certified with nutrition and sports nutrition, but I like to create a balance for people, you know, and I don't believe in diets because I think diets fail. That's why everybody fails at diets. Nutrition, you know, if we're eating clean, more nutritious whole foods most of the time, but I want you to be able to enjoy certain things within your lifestyle. You know,
Right.
I had pizza on Sunday, so,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you want to be able to enjoy those things.
Well, you can. I mean, it's moderation, right?
Absolutely.
I mean,
The only time there should be restrictions for myself personally is if I'm competing and I have to get on a stage or a photo shoot's coming, then I'll get really restrictive. Or if I have clients that have some health issues, then we might have to take some things out because there might be inflammation causing foods or
Right.
certain things are causing triggers to them. If somebody has emotional attachments to foods, then we want to try to get to the triggers that are going to help take those emotional attachments away as well.
Right. Well, you know, I used to live near this facility, and it seemed like, I don't know, it's grown. I think a few years ago, and I came over. I don't know. It seemed I haven't been here in a while, but it's just
We have
fascinating.
definitely grown.
Yeah,
In a lot of ways, it's evolved in such a tremendous way.
Oh yeah, I mean all the different types of machines and it's, but it's great. I mean the health and
Yeah.
wellness industry, as you can see. I mean,
Yes.
you know, I am one of the owners
And
of.
it's still busy here, and this is
Oh, yeah.
actually considered our like slow time because it's
Is
an
it?
in-between time. Yeah.
Now this store, I mean this little area, was this new?
This is
'Cause I don't
Protein and
I don't remember
Barbells.
seeing this.
Yes, they've been here for a couple of years as well, and that's also grown and evolved. So Protein
Mm-hmm.
and Barbells, and they also have the clothes over here, so that you can get all the protein smoothies and shakes after. We also have nutritional supplements in there. They have some bars, and then we have another girl, Teresa. We had her on earlier. She actually makes these treats. They are tremendous. You have to get them.
Oh, yeah.
So she makes cookies and brownies and all kinds of stuff, and they're macro friendly. So there's like no sugar in them. They're high in
Yeah.
protein and very low in carb, and they're vegan, so they're good for
Right.
anybody.
This is common. I see more gyms or facilities, workout facilities, where they're attaching like a small convenience store, so to speak. You know, a place where you can shop and buy things like that. And back in the
Yes.
day, it used to be you just walk in, it's just nothing but machinery,
Yeah.
exercise machines. But here,
Well, because we want to try and help make it easier on people. We have a lot of families here, so in the mornings, you know, you'll see, you know, if you're in here in the morning, you see a lot of busy moms running in, or business owners that come in and they're getting their workout in, or working with their trainer. They're on the run. They're getting their shower because we have really nice showers back there as well. Then they might run over here and grab a shake that they can slap down after their workout to
Sure.
make sure they're refueling their body. Grab some treats from Teresa, and then out the door they go, and they can be on their day. You
Right.
know,
Well,
and
no,
they've
it's
had everything that
convenience.
they needed. Yes.
it's convenience too. I mean, it's a great idea.
Absolutely.
You know, but you know, we live in an area too where it's nothing but people really wanting to take care of themselves.
What, in Boca? No.
Not Boca, but there's a lot of
South Florida.
Yeah, I mean, it depends though. As you get closer to
I just
Miami,
joke
things start to
around.
change a
Well,
little
you know,
bit.
I'm originally from New Jersey, so my family up north is like, well, what is it like down there? And I'm like, well, I live in Delray, but Boca, it's kind of the same. It's like living in Hollywood out in California. We're like that kind of people.
Oh
down
yeah, well
here.
maybe Boca. I know. You know, I'm partial. I mean, I used to live
I
in
love
Boca.
it though. I love it. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, I used to live not too far from here, but I love Delray. I think
Oh, I love it.
Delray for me,
So
it
cool.
really brings out like your village, your
Yes.
homey atmosphere. You know, like everyone seems to just get along, and you can walk the streets and say hi and
It's
have
very cool.
conversations.
You know what?
It's-
And I love that. It's not as like stuffy, shall we say. I feel like it gets a little pretentious
Yeah,
sometimes in some
it's-
places, but Delray is just cool, and you can go anyway. I've been here only 3.5 years, and I can tell you the amount of growth that I've experienced in an area I've never seen before in my life. It's amazing.
3.5 years.
And it's
I
just
moved-
exploding.
I moved from New York in 1995,
I'm from New
and let me
Jersey.
tell you, it's
I'm
unbelievable.
sure you can see it.
I mean,
it's
this,
amazing.
where we're at right now. I mean, in places around east of Boca and Delray, there it just used to be land.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, not too far from here, there were cows.
Yes.
You know, grazing along, and it's like,
amazing.
Yes, we have cows in Florida.
We have a lot
It's
of
not
them.
about alligators. We used to have a lot of cows.
You know what?
But,
My husband and I, we love going over to the West Coast, and we were going over to Clearwater, and we drove, you know, through the state, and I said to him, I never realized we had so many cattle farms.
Yeah.
There is so much cattle.
Yeah.
And they're happy cows, people. They're out there grazing and raising all by themselves, having a good old time. It was beautiful to see.
Yep. Oh yeah, I know. It's great. But I wanted to, you know, I'm actually one of the owners of Hemp Boca. We have our show, the Hemp Boca Show. We broadcast every Tuesday.
Okay.
And what is your take on CBD products? I know we touched a little bit on it
yes.
before we got on air, But you know, I hear you're a big fan. But what is it? How do you interpret CBD? What do you think? You know, and as far, you know, all the controversy, which I'm gonna touch on a few stories that just came out. But your personal vibe or way you look at CBD, you know, where you can use that within the health and wellness, or you know, with people that are working out and stuff, there's an alternative to opioids or painkillers and stuff. So, what is your take on that?
Well, I'm a huge, huge fan of CBD oil. I'm also a very big advocate of CBD oil. So I've become very well versed in it. I'm always educating, like, you know, it's the Wild West out there with the products that are going on. So, you know, I'm always looking at different products and seeing what their extraction process is, where they've been manufactured, where they've been grown, you know, all those type of practices, of course. But CBD oil is very anti-inflammatory for the body. It goes into those endocannabinoid systems and wakes them up. And for me, after my workouts, I always do my tincture. You know, it helps with that inflammation in the body, so it helps to repair and recover. So anybody that works out, any athlete, any of those people should absolutely be doing CBD, especially post-workout. For me, I also get a little bit of anxiety, and, you know, I had a hard time sleeping. So for me, sleep, unbelievable. It helps me sleep soundly. I don't wake up in the middle of the night anymore, and my mind just relaxes. Stressful situations they just kind of roll off of me at this point, you know, now. And I have a cat. We have, I give her pet tincture. So she has really horrible allergies. I've never seen anything like it. So I have two cats. One is 13. So she's a little older, was a little slow moving. She does good though. And then my little one has allergies so bad. She was ripping her skin raw. We spent hundreds of dollars going to dermatologists for cat skin. Yes, they have dermatologists for cats. She has dermatitis. So what we did was I changed her food because I'm very holistic and I believe in that food is, you know, let's get to the foundation of what we're feeding our body. Gave her the food, started giving her the CBD. Both of their skin and their coat is so shiny and silky, and they hardly shed now. Hardly. So I got to heal her, was giving her the medication from the doctor as well. The doctor told me we would have to keep her on this medication for life. I'm very against medication on that platform. I ran out of CBD for her. I had ordered it. I was waiting, you know, and I was still giving her the stuff from the doctor, and I didn't really think about it, and she started to rash out again. So I was like, the medicine isn't working. When my CBD came in, I didn't give her any more from the doctor, gave her the CBD that I was giving her, because at the time I was throwing everything at it, trying to help this poor baby. I mean, it was a sin what she was going through.
You know, you touched on something that's important. With CBD, we can talk all day long how it improves the human body, how it improves you know, symptoms of pets. But the big question is why? Why is it that our body recognizes CBD, and then what is it telling our brains to you know to send those messages throughout our system to help us with chronic pain, acute pain? There's, you know, anxiety, there's stress. You know, it's a remarkable where just in the last 4 or 5 years this has really come out.
Oh yes,
absolutely. But yet like hemp has been around for hundreds or thousands of years, and the benefits of it. You know with Hemp Boca, when we launched Hemp Boca, we have a THC line. So a THC line means that it's no more than 0.3% because it's from the hemp plant, right? And then as we were launching that, we're helping so many people with women with fibromyalgia, with anxiety and stress, and we're getting the feedbacks like, you know, this is ridding my arthritis pain. This is I can walk better, or my lower back pain is almost gone, or you know, these are great stories. This is great feedback for us.
I've watched it also get people off of opioids.
Yeah. You know, we have customers that come back, and it's great to hear that, okay, I'm no longer taking my painkiller or ibuprofen, you know, but I'm taking your tincture. You know, and then we realize, okay, we've got the athletic industry, we have the stigma, right? We still have people that take random drug tests. So, and they can't take the THC product. You know,
well, the THC product doesn't always show up but it can, and that's the problem. That's the scary part.
Even telling somebody that it may show up.
Exactly, but you have to tell them it's honest.
Right. So we launched a balanced sport. We're focusing on the athletic industry. Those that, really want to take the CBD, but they don't want to take away the THC.
Yes.
And things like that. So, and, we have our lab reports too. We just released them out to the to our
very
website
important.
so everybody can see them. And it all comes back 0 THC.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And, our products are made in the USA. We only chose, like my business partner, Jean, who's traveling, her and I, when we first started Hemp Boca, we were focused on where should our plants be grown.
Yes.
Because it really boils down to the nutrients in the soil.
Absolutely.
You can't just pick a place in the United States and just say, okay, here's a piece of land, I'm going to buy it and then just grow hemp. That's just not how it works.
No.
But people are doing that. And one of the topics that came out, Christina, is that the FDA, right? None of the CBD products, except one, is not registered with the FDA. None of them are. But now, with all the push and the number of people on a daily basis just coming forward, saying what CBD is doing for me, what's doing for me, and now they're starting to kind of think about, okay, how can we regulate this? What laws that can come out? Because the biggest thing that I was reading this story today, and other stories, is there's so many companies that are mislabeling.
Oh, absolutely.
They are not, or they're not putting all the ingredients on the not only mislabeling, but they're not including what's in there, and there's some chemicals in there that are hurtful. They're synthetics.
Exactly, which takes away the amount of CBD that's available, so they're not really even getting what's in the bottle that they think they're getting. I know Dr. Oz did something with, I think it was Dr. Sanjay Gupta, and they actually went around and tested a few different products, and one came up with, I think, E. coli in it. They came up with some crazy things in it. So you really have to be very cautious of where you're getting your CBD from, and know the product.
Right. And so I've done a few segments on what to look for or what to consider when you're shopping for CBD. And the one thing is that if you're serious about trying it, or if you're even trying it now but you haven't done the research, find out what company is distributing that CBD. Backtrack, go back. You are allowed to ask these questions as far as where they grow their hemp. If they give you a location, understand that location. Make sure that where the hemp is grown is at a place where there's strict guidelines for the farmers that to follow to make sure that they are growing it with the nutrients that is needed in the soil. Organic. People don't understand what the meaning is of organic.
Well,
and
up until very recently, there was no FDA organic labeling in the hemp industry. They just recently started to look at this. So a lot of companies were putting out there that they were organic, and they were lying.
Right.
The other thing that I know is that the CBD is non-binding with a lot of flavors. So all these people are putting flavored the flavored CBDs out there. You have to look and see what other chemicals or components are being processed with that, because they've had to do something to make it bind.
That's correct. And the definition of organic is when you pull out or extract the pesticides, the solvents, and the metals. You got to look it up. Look up the definition of organic. It's very important. All our products are organic. We have the lab reports to prove it. And that's something that you should also consider getting access to. If you know who's providing you the CBD product, and there's no lab report on their website, or you have no QR code on the product to scan for the lab report, make the phone call. Ask for access to the lab report. We have a QR code on all our products.
That's
it
fabulous.
goes right to our website, and the customers can have peace of mind even before they want to purchase our product, just to see, okay, what is in it and what's not in it.
Yes.
So
that's important. It's
yeah.
also important
for sure.
to see how much CBD you are actually getting. That's another misconception, is the labeling as the amount of CBD that you're getting. So you might have a product, I'm not sure how yours is dosed, but you want to know what your dosages are. So a lot of people see, 1,500 milligrams CBD on the bottle. That's not per dosage. That's in the entire bottle.
That's
they
correct.
don't know that, and because they're not looking a little deeper, they don't know. They don't have the education to look a little deeper in it. Some of them, really good pure products out there do have, so one tincture that you do is going to be the amount of CBD that you're going to get in it, the cannabidiol. Another one might be the entire bottle, and that's a huge difference in what you think that you're getting.
It's true. When as far as figuring out dosage, it's important to also, you have to consider the weight of the person too,
Yes.
because the heavier somebody is, then you have to take, you probably ultimately have to take more because of absorption.
Yes.
So on the Hemp Boca website, if you go to hempboca.com, there is a page where it actually describes what a guideline, right? It is not set in stone. This is just a guideline, something that you can work off of to create your own regimen. There are a lot of dosage charts out there, and I've spent months reviewing them and researching. I came up with one which really just gives like an average, but it's something that can guide you to, as far as creating your regimen and what's best for you. But you touched on something too, because I noticed that when I went out there, when I was shopping around just to kind of get an idea how they're selling CBD,
Yes.
they're just selling it and off you go.
Yes.
There's no information.
education.
There's no education. They're not saying, okay, really asking the questions of why are you taking the CBD?
Because they don't care. It's greed. And instead of really taking, the reason I'm an advocate with it is because I genuinely care about people and their health. So I want to make sure, like, okay, how are you taking it? How much are you taking? Let's start you here. See how you're feeling. See what you're looking for. We might need
Right.
to add or increase. You might need to decrease. You can overactivate those cannabinoids,
Right. No, it's so true. So with each of our customers, whether they call in or email, they without even if they don't even ask, we always want to know why they consider taking CBD. What is it that you're trying to accomplish?
Yes.
We need that data.
Absolutely.
We have to learn ourselves. So during each of the conversations, we'll make a recommendation, but always consult with a medical doctor before use. Always. We're not doctors, but we can help guide you on what type of CBD to take. Not everybody likes to take tinctures.
No.
We have sprays.
Capsules.
We just came out with sprays.
The sprays I heard are awesome.
Yeah. We have 4 different types. Very, very, very effective. The thing about our oils and what we pride about is that it is fast affecting, and it actually lasts a long time. We've gotten feedback where it goes about 24 to 48 hours.
That's wonderful.
But Chrissy, we're gonna continue this conversation when we go to closing for our commercials. Thank you. We'll be right back. The Hemp Boca Show live at Busybody at Boca Raton off of Glades Road.
The material presented in this commercial is provided for informational purposes only and is based upon information that is considered to be reliable. This material is not intended as an offer or solicitation for the purchase or sale of any security or other financial instrument. Securities or other financial instruments mentioned in this material are not suitable for all investors. Any opinions expressed herein are given in good faith, are subject to change without notice, and are only intended at the moment of their issue as conditions quickly change. Phil, a regular guest on Bloomberg Canada's Money Talk, with a recent public platform average over 100% annual gain, said, "Don't gamble with your investments, be the house, not the gambler." At philstockworld.com, a top stock market investment site in the U.S. and ranked most influential stock market professional with almost 500,000 Twitter followers, visit www.philstockworld.com for more information. Experian Travel, a subsidiary of Cruise Planners Travel Advisor, is merely a selling agency and makes no warranty expressed or implied. Each Cruise Planners is individually owned and operated. Experian Travels and Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and a very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. Our travel advisors will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. We specialize in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation just for you.
All right. Welcome back to the Hemp Boca Show. We're live at Busybody in Boca Raton off of Glades. Come on down, say hi, use this facility. It is huge. There's so many people Well, I know Christine said there's not that many people here, but I don't know. You look back; it goes way back in the far corner. So why don't you let's revisit to what you do again. I know you're a
Absolutely.
trainer here, but for anyone that's joining us, at least they get.
Hi, guys.
So,
So I'm a personal trainer. I also teach a class here on Monday nights at 6:30 p.m. called Booty Boot Camp. It's taken off very, very well. But I'm a private personal trainer. So I do, I have couples, I can do semi-private as well. You have a girlfriend, a friend, you want to work out together, I can do that. I work with people at a broad spectrum. And